LeBron James might break the entire NBA and look for a trade this offseason, as he opted into his player option worth $52.6 million today, but Rich Paul delivered a statement along with that was saying LeBron James knows the Lakers are building for the future, he understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. And then he added, "We are very appreciative of the partnership that we've had for 8 years and consider the Lakers as a critical part of his career." So this statement is very fascinating because yes, he opted into that player option, but he didn't opt out and renegotiate a 2-year deal like he normally does. Instead, maybe by opting into this contract, it can make him available on the trade market. And obviously he has a full no trade clause. He was completely be able to dictate where he ends up, but a LeBron James trade would be very complicated. But the only reason why there's even a chance that is talked about is because his agent made a statement when he opted into a deal this morning saying LeBron James likes being with the Lakers, but he knows they're building for the future. The Lakers are building for the future around Luka Doncic, and they're not necessarily going to risk anything that jeopardizes the next 10 years for a better chance to win with age 42 LeBron. So let's talk about a potential LeBron James trade and what that could look like. First of all, it's very complicated because there's a chance this is his last year, so you're going to have to give a lot to match that salary of $52.6 million for a guy that might not be around longer than one more year. And LeBron is really going to have to like going to whatever place that is, whether that's going back to Cleveland, a place like Dallas to play with AD and Kyrie, maybe Miami Heat because he played there as well. And another option that's been talked about is the New York Knicks. He's been heard saying some stuff about New York in the past week or so. So anyways, they would have to match the salary. So that's either a really good player that's getting paid a lot of money, and once again it's for maybe a year or two of LeBron James max, or you have to combine a bunch of key role players, and you have to ask yourself, what kind of impact is LeBron James making at age 42, and would it be worth giving up a haul? The Cleveland Cavaliers, for example, would have to move two of Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen, and DeAndre Hunter just to get under the second apron to make this work. The New York Knicks didn't want to go in for Kevin Durant, so do they want to go for a short-term option in LeBron James? The Miami Heat, if they were able to make a trade for LeBron, are they really serious contenders? Then the Dallas Mavericks, that's a very interesting one. If you could have Cooper Flag, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kyrie Irving, that would be must watch, but they'd have to sacrifice a lot of depth to make it work. But regardless, LeBron and Rich Paul's comments this morning have the gears spinning, and a lot of people are firing up that trade machine.